Well, hello, that caught me by surprise. The time ticked down just a little bit quickly there, but, I think we're okay. Let me just check. Is my audio coming through okay? I'm just gonna go check that a sec, guys. Just wait a sec. We're gonna have to let this wait. Sorry. Should have done this as a pre-flight, I appreciate. Yeah, there we go. That's wonderful. Let's commit you. Hey, okay. Right. Hello and welcome to the Friday stream. So it's Friday. You'll notice I've got this whole pan and scan cam thing going that's following me around. So I mentioned the other day it'd be nice if it had a vertical offset because it was always trained on my head, and that's awkward when I'm sort of stood over here because it looks like half the space above my head is just being wasted. And that's not what we want at all. Hello again, SJ. But I realised I was using the auto level rule, which actually removes the vertical offset bar. It only existed. I didn't even. We put a horizontal offset there. I can change that by doing this. So I can, for example, I can stand always to the right or left of what I'm presenting. But yeah, that's no good for the vertical. But it turns out, yeah, the vertical was always there, which is wonderful. So I'm just going to sort of set that back. So I've got a treat for you today. So I'm just going to sort of move you over here a bit, just so I got a bit more room in my play space. And I'm going to... Don't know how this is going to work, actually, guys. Let me just try. If I run over here, do you follow? Yes, you do. Oh, that's great. Look. So this is a wonderful world. And it's called... Bear with me. It's called To Lose the Light. And you can access it on Windows and Android. Does work on both, however, there's probably some effects in here which you don't really get to see on Android. So these light shafts I probably think are not a thing, I guess. But anyway, yeah, it's made by Shokao, who seems this was entered into a VR Chat Community Awards competition. I hope he did very well, because this is beautiful. Yeah, we're having a look at it now. I did spend some time walking through this last night. So let's follow the light, guys. Oh, it's just strapped a sec. And then let's get this show on the road. So, here we go. Oh, to lose the light. Little heading just appeared. So we're going to sort of run up this hill. Oh. This made sense before. And go, oh, right, okay, I'm going to follow the road up here. We will get this, guys. Promise. Fit it. And... Actually, you're probably missing out on a lot of stuff here because I'm facing where all the interesting things are. So, yeah, we're going to run through here. So there's this beautiful trees. There's this frozen lake that we come across just here, like, which I did immediately sort of think when I came across it, oh, I don't want to fall into that. I may not get out again. However, due to a little bit of daring, hello, Dead Reaper. How are you doing? I did sort of manage to walk across it, which was pretty cool. So yeah, turns out I can walk on water, which was very unexpected, I've got to be honest. So anyway, lovely atmosphere just here. So we're going to sort of carry back on through this little shortcut that we came out of. And we're going to sort of head right round and up here. Now I think I've got the VR chat volume turned down actually, which could be a bit of a problem. I'm going to turn it up for you just so you can hear. I think it's only some piano music. Very, very softly playing in the background. You may hear it, you may not. Apologies if you don't. Obviously, playing music that I'm unsure if it's copyrighted is always a bit of a risk on these sorts of live streams. So if I just sort of make my way up here, so it gets quite steep around here. But this is absolutely beautiful, like that the way the path has been sculpted up here in these lovely sort of vibrant trees you see in the distance. Looks really gorgeous, like an actual art piece, big 3D art piece. These wonderful cliffs and mountains all around. So we're gonna just have a little look down here. Now again, this was actually where I found out that I could walk on water, because I was being very daring trying to jump across gaps. Which, as you know in VR chat, if you don't hit the button at the right time, you do fall to your death. But yeah, I got brave and I just ran across it. Because I was trying to get down the side to get to the waterfall to see if there's anything actually behind it. But turns out there isn't, which is okay. So we're gonna head back. It's a beautiful waterfall. We're just gonna have a quick look. This is such a great photo spot. If I sort of turn around a sec, now I may have to take the focus off me a sec just to. Sorry guys, I'm still working out the angles here. So if I just spin around here, and I should be able to turn off the old look at me being here. Let's go this way. Ready? Here we go. So you actually see this beautiful waterfall behind me, look. Oh, yeah, sure. Absolutely, you can walk around all yours. Now, bear in mind, I've only really spent about three hours on the modular avatar, so I am by no means an expert. And in fact, I know for a fact I already did everything completely wrong. I was using VRC Fury, and I know that with modular avatar, they bring about their own set of components, which is an entirely different body of knowledge, and that's something I didn't think I'd have to learn. I thought it's going to be drag and drop, which it kind of is. But yeah, I don't know, I really like the results, but I will say that the modular avatar is built up as a bit of a money generator, shall we say. But, you know, everything's reasonably priced. I would say the base avatar, you've got to have a look around. There's a bunch of body types to go with. Choose the one that you like. Obviously, I went for the one with fairly big boobs. So I make no apologies for this. Yeah, but obviously that will set you back about, I think, something in the reason of $40. And it's not cheap. It's not cheap. So just have a little look around before you buy it. But then the clothes have been pretty reasonable, given that they're just pretty much drag and drop. But yeah, to be honest, I was talking to someone last night. It was someone I met through a witch who I've had some very good conversations with. They do stop around once in a while. And they were saying that modular avatar isn't actually really any easier as such. Like, it can be, but it is a completely different skill set. And I now, for the brief flirtation in it, I now do understand exactly what they were saying. So yeah, I like the scope of modular though. There's all these booth marketplaces you'll notice, and have a look for these in fact, especially if you're on PCVR, because there's a lot have sprung up in the last day. There's some kind of sale or festival on. But yeah, these booth sales there, a lot of, because they've got standardized bases, there's a lot of people who are now making clothes that you can just sort of buy, check that the clothes fit that model, and then the idea is you can just drag and drop. They've got the same blend shape. So, for example, the big boob avatar that I bought, I hate calling it that, Miltia, I think she's called. Her boobs are massive. And I was like, they're probably a bit too big actually. But you could downsize them. So I've brought them into more. They were huge. These fun bags were huge. So I've just made them a lot smaller now. They're about probably half the size. And you could also, on a lot of the clothing, you can change those blend shapes as well accordingly. So when you equip certain clothes, you'll notice when I wear the dress, and the boobs come back to sort of like, you know, probably a double D cup, which is nice. And then when I wear the micro bikini, they go more like sort of double E cup. So there is a size increase. There's a reason why that is. It's because the boob blend shapes come in a few varieties. You've got like bra on, bra off varieties, and bra off, they go downwards a bit, whereas bra on, they're a bit more supported. So actually your clothes don't have the correct blend shapes on them accordingly. Then obviously it's, if you have your boob set to a large bra off quotient, then what will happen is when you put on clothes, you'll basically be able to see the boobs come through the clothing underneath, which is not what you want. I was really funny. I was in the pub with Jenny the other day talking about breast physics, and I was doing the hand motions, and she was like, "You've got to stop doing that in public." And I'm like, "Why? I'm okay. I get excited about geometry. It's just, yeah, look, this is what I do. It's kind of an obsession." Anywho, I have stopped talking about it now. Sorry if I've made anyone uncomfortable. I'm not uncomfortable with this topic. I think like proportions are a thing. But they are a thing. Let's not be afraid to talk about them, even in virtual senses. Okay, so let's carry on. I think that's pretty much it, actually, for this world. But what a lovely, picturesque place to go. And the next place I've got to show you is really, really spooky, and I hated every second of it. But we're going to go back there now, and you're going to see me being very scared. So are you ready for this? It's called Silent Hill S. I'm just going to find it in my menu. I really did not enjoy it. although I might have been messing around a bit. There's these horrible, like, dolly-looking ladies that are covered in like blood and stuff. And they look like mannequins, and they're all contorted and twisted backwards, and they got like a knife, and they sort of stalk you through this city. I probably shouldn't have told you that. That's kind of a spoiler, but it's really nasty. I don't like it, but I'm going to show you it today because I want you guys to see it. So here we go. Silent Hill S. Ebi Suo Ka by Deschamps. Now, I'm sure Deschamps has got some amazing other worlds, and I will be checking them out. But this did come up on my. So here we go. It is. I think it's PC only. Let me just check that before I jump. Yes, sadly it is PC only, but it is absolutely gorgeous. So here we go. We're gonna jump. All right. And while that's loading, guys, I'm gonna have a quick. I've got a King Cobra, not a snake. It's a type of beer from I think India. World beer, but it's actually a really nice beer. Yeah. So in my country, we're very big on curry houses. The UK is we are big fans of Indian cuisine. We love it. Our bunts doc do tend to Cobra beer, Indian rest, Fridayyy beer, and of also I think I'd prefer this. I need Tiger. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'd some other like Speedo was here, but they're Cobra and Tiger. They always stop big in this with Indian beers that they go to in. Boom. Okay. Great stuff. So we're in. This is now nil F. My voice is breaking up. It's silent. Actually, I'm going to test that because breaking up by speaking. Continue here. Can't. Very performance into my voice. It's a very intensive. We'll try not to. I'm just going to flash my butt. I'm just going to exit the camera. Check the through. Okay. The audio is. Yeah. No, that's killing it. That's killing it, guys. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to leave. I can't see. It's too much, and it is effect. The performance in my voice. I got chats that they are not well optimized, do mess, so I've voice sets gotta go on. But yeah, Silent Hill, sorry. Left, check this map gets optimized and get out, I hope time. And we will absolutely come back. Okay, so sorry about that. When I go into performance-intensive world, because I'm running everything through one PC, it causes my audio to glitch out, which is annoying. But honestly, that world letting is quite new, and I don't think it's been optimized. So I think to us the frame rate is quite shonky, and I'm not running on light hardware here either. So we'll come back to that when it's a bit more optimized. Maybe they need to sort of compress the textures a bit more or something, I don't know. Okay. Good. Are we all clean now? Are we audible and sounding good? Yeah, that sounds a lot better. Sorry about that. I'm learning to watch out for this stuff now. I was always a little bit like dumb to that whenever I used to go into sort of performance intensive worlds, and I would think like, now this one is by someone we've been into a world of before. So they did that street scene, if you remember, a couple of weeks back that we did. It's gorgeous, but it was only a street, very beautifully detailed, but quite short. And this is similar in that respect. It is also quite short. It is by, of course, Harim, who, oh, can you not see that? Oh, we can't see that. That's weird. Must be on a layer that the camera can't see. So yeah, it's by Harim or _ Harim. And it's called Leftover Happiness. Now, I really like this because there's a really wonderful message at the end, so stand by and we'll go and see that. You'll see what I mean. Come on. So, I'm going to turn the background music off just in case that is a copyright strike. So we've got this wonderful entry area, all these sort of falling leaves, which are absolutely beautiful. Even these sort of moving leaves on the wall look really great. Absolutely love that. Okay, right, so we're going to just head this way now. So for moving all over the place. Okay. It's not the biggest map in the world, but it is incredibly densely detailed. Look at the water, guys. Yeah. Just on performance of VR chat worlds, that is one thing, like, because people are really free to do a lot of things in VR chat and really experiment. It does lead to some poor performance worlds coming out, but it's nice to see these things. So I just walked through the fence. That was crazy. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, nice. What's this? It says cheese. It's a camera. Put it. I love these. I love these in world cameras. So we have ourselves a vending machine over here. And that's like, I think, the other one that we saw. I don't think it's interactive. I'm not going to bend over and find out because no one needs to see that. But yeah. But yeah, let's have a little look. So you can actually jump in with fish, which is quite fun. I'm not going to go subsurface. I think you guys remember what happened when I went under a refraction shader on a previous stream where it basically was topless for about 3 seconds. We're not going to do that again. And I'm learning. I'm really learning, guys. So this is this wonderful wooden bridge just crossing over here. Like, beautiful view just here. And look at all the koi fish down below. I wonder actually if I can sort of walk over here. Let's just jump off. Boop. Hey, here we are. So, Ali, you can't really grab the fish as such, but we'll try. Let's do fishing. Grab a koi. Oops. Oh, I nearly put myself under the water. Damn it. Okay. Here. So, I don't think I should really be wading through the water as such, but I'm gonna sort of jump out now. Here we are. Oops. Okay. So yeah, this is just a really, really pretty world. Like, no two ways about it. Some sort of VIP area. I wonder if we can request access. Was that? Oh, I'm brave. I'm gonna hit the button. Oh. Remove request. I wonder if that's just in case there's people actually in there right now, which there won't be. It's a private instance, so you know, it's whatever. Let's move on. So yeah, if we just sort of carry along down here, then in machine bike, and I think the quote that I said I'd show you as well is right here. I really like this. This completely resonates with me. I'll just stand over here and let you read it. I want to live a life that gently leaves happiness in someone's heart. Yeah. True. Can I jump over here? I can. Oh, lovely, look. I'm really going places. Oh, is that a doorway? No. Okay, but it's just a lovely looking map. He's just done such a good job with this. It's so pretty. Even the sunbeams up in the sky. Like, if I just sort of quickly turn off tracking and you can sort of see how beautiful is that. I mean, with all the butterflies as well, if I just get out of the way and let you see it. Look at that. That's a completely immersive VR world. There's just nothing like these kinds of experiences anywhere. Oh, hello, Jen. How you doing? You're with a chat on Twitch, but can't. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let's hit that. It's like the most beautiful screensaver in the world. Okay. Right, so let's just push that back over here again, and then we're going to go and look at another build now, I think. So let's just have a look in our menu. But see, I really didn't have a plan today. I said this to like Jen when I came downstairs. I said some of the best streams happen when I don't have a plan. And the second best streams happen when I have a plan and I don't stick to it. So yeah, we're gonna have a little look through what I've seen recently. And oh yeah, there was You know I like my sort of shooting gallery games. There's a sort of a fun one that's come up. 1970s gun test beta. We're going to have a quick look at that. So this one is available on Quest and Windows. PCBL, so that's good. So if I just hit join on that. I hope I just joined an invite-only instance because I may be about to walk into a public. That could be very bad. So I think there's people in the public instance. So yeah. No, good. Private instance, thank God for that. That fish is called Karkoi golden carp. It's very valuable in Asian folklore. It symbolizes wealth and prosperity. But at the same time, that fish can turn into a dragon that can send to heaven. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay. Okay. Now, guns, guys. Serious stuff. So this... I don't know what this is. I think it's an M16 or a Colt Commando. I'm not sure. It's an M16. And they've actually taken the two magazines, and they've sellotaped them together for fast reloading. So over here we got I really would love to have seen like a more complete shooting range here. Like, I know it's a test world, but yeah, I'm not going to be too critical because it is a test world at the end of the day. So what we can do is we can fire in accurate bursts. So I'm not even holding the grip, which I hold the grip. You can hold the grip as with all these sorts of guns, and then that allows you to aim through the sights. Oh, and it glows red, right? It glows red when you run out of bullets. If I just give you a demo of this, look. You can see the magazine kind of spins out and goes back in the other side. It's kind of neat. It's like a fast reload mechanic. Quite like it. But yeah, decent. M16. But I always used to love playing like video games where they had M16s in them. Just never actually fired a real M16 in real life. Come close to it. I've held one. I've held an M16. Never actually fired one. Just noticed my feet are struggling. I look like I'm pigeon-toed. Let me just recalibrate. I'm definitely getting problems with my trackers. I think it's some software update. Let me just go back to this again. Great. Okay. No more pigeon-toe. A boop. Okay. 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 So we're gonna see if we can hit a load of targets. You ready? Right. I'm not doing so well with this thing, I'll be honest. Oh. Okay, let's do the one-handed thing. I tend to find I just do better with like one-handed usage. So here we go. Ready? The Arnie style. Is it Arnie style? Does Arnie hold his guns like this? Oops, hang on. Oh, sorry. I just pressed a button. No, I didn't expect to. So, there. Try it again. Ready? Gotta put one hand up in the air, and the other hand like this. Bornya! I don't know if that's Bruce Lee or... Yeah. Who knows? Yeah, no, the trackers are definitely not behaving. I think they're sipping or something. Oh. Good, would you? Oh, just seen a message. Okay. My friend is in trouble. I'll go speak to her in a bit. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. How's my gun through skills? Yeah, I don't like guns in real life, but honestly, I'm all about the shooties and gaming. It's good fun. Oh wait, is that it's a physics board? If I just... Huh. Well, that's interesting. Oops. I'm much more accurate one-handed. I bet you I wouldn't be in real life. I think in real life I'd be an absolute mess with an M16. Well, that's weird. I keep opening up my system menu all the time. That's... Even if it's a firmware update or something. Very strange. Oh yeah, that's enough M16 action, guys. Now, we have a double-barreled shotgun here. Look at this bad boy. It's massive. He's in this full the other day. Oh, cool. Which only two shots, of course, 2 shells. Oh, that seemed like one. Oh, I have to take it twice. Oh, that's a bit bugged. That's not really working well for me. So, my favourite one, the pick, has to be this. Oh no, it's not that one, sorry. It's... holy shit. That's the M60. Wait a sec. Which one was I thinking of? Yeah, the M60 was for, look at that. It's got a big old American flag on it as a whole. It's the gun of America. Aye. So again, remember, you go start with a hand out like this. Do you see? Because this is how we fire light machine guns. And we just fire it like Rambo. We like, this is the Sylvester Stallone look. We gotta shout like, ah, as well, right? Oh my god. Oh. Okay. It's so much fun. I love that little thing. That's wonderful. It is. There's the one-hand M60. I'm an absolute legend. Look. Okay. Want me to shoot the pause button? Listen. We must shoot up the field. Now I don't. I'm just gonna fire that. It's pretty cool. Are you guys getting the audio here? Because it seems kind of quiet. I'm just gonna boost the audio because I've just realised you're not really getting the full oomph of what's going on here. So if I just walk back a sec, just gonna make sure my tracker is not slipping. I think I need to tighten up the foot once. Let me just recalibrate. Sorry guys. Boop. Okay. We good for 1 leg, 2 leg. Yeah, that's been happening often. I don't know what's happened in the last few days, but if only reloading you again was that easy. Shit. Okay, so. Okay, ready? Can you hear the world audio now? Listen. Okay. Perfect, there we go. It's the America again, the M60. Wow. It's like powered by wizardry. Did you see that reload mechanic? Okay, does this bipod doesn't... Okay, so some of these games, they tend to have bipod mechanics. You can clamp the bipod down and then you can truly kind of one-hand it. So add extra stability because these things can kick with a bit of recoil. So I'm going to grab this by the barrel, okay? And we're going to see if that adds more stability. Ready? There's an almost black wall over here that I don't like. Have you seen this? Look. It's, I don't really understand the point of this black wall. It's just, you know. Okay. This is AK-47. No, it's an AKM. Oh, well, that's a tasty noise. Did you hear that? Welcome to America. We need some, like, Neil Diamond playing over the top of... when we play the M60. Imagine if Weapons started playing their own country's national theme tunes or pop songs. That would be so messed up. Can you imagine that? Right much. Just like, you know, it's like electric cars have custom engine noises, don't they? They're just synthesized these days. But they did the same with, like, when we move past, like, bullets and traditional firearms and stuff, we go into, like, laser guns and shit. They'll make no noise. So you wonder if they'll put, like, comedy soundtracks on this. Canned laughter. Oh my god, Fortunate Son would be the one, right? Okay. Good. Now this one, what is it? It looks familiar. An SVD. This is a Dragunov, isn't it? This is the Russian sniper rifle. Ah. Oh. Let's see how accurate this is, eh? Now, if I can't hit this, I'm going down on my knees, guys, because I need some stability. So here we go. Ready? Great. Oh yeah. I don't know if you saw that. Did you see that? There's a box really far in the distance that just went really, really far. I'm gonna keep your eye on sort of up here. I'm gonna go for this one as the crow flies. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, too high. Yes! Amazing. Shit. I actually quite like the Dragunov. I mean, it's effective. It was always a favourite of mine. You know when I used to play those old Call of Duty games though, before Call of Duty went bad. You'd get all the World War II weaponry, and I really like. I think it was it World War II? I don't know. It feels like it was World War II. But, let's try another one. Let's try. I try it really far away when the white dots. If I just point to it using the barrel of the gun, you'll see it. That one there. Just on the tip of the barrel. Okay. So I'm just gonna... Let's give it... Shouldn't be too difficult, guys. Oh, no, that was too wide. There we go. Fell off the edge of the world. Perfect. How long have I been streaming for? What, today or in general? Like, let me think. I took a break from streaming for about 6 months, but I did used to stream a lot in Horizon Worlds. I run a Instagram page where I used to post, and still do actually. I post daily to the Instagram page, but I started doing daily streams as well. But I think it goes back almost 2 years, but there was a big old gap in the middle, because what I worked out is that streaming Horizon Worlds, no disrespect to Horizon Worlds, but no one was really interested in watching any of it. And you can only do that for so long before, you know, no one really wants to watch it anymore. And I largely think a lot of the shorts I was making as well for Horizon Worlds that we're not really getting great views on that, to be honest. I just think Horizons was a very specialist interest is the kindest way I can say it. When it started, it was quite mainstream. There was a lot of content about it, but then in the last sort of couple years, it's definitely interest has been waning. I'm trying to be positive in my language here. I never like to sort of berate a platform that I've invested so much time in, as have many others. But right now it's it should be at its peak, and it's absolutely not. But I'm still running a place over in Horizon Worlds. I still believe in its potential. I can just see that at the moment it's what we do is not really, I think, what it wants us to be doing. So spending more time in VR chat because I'm having more fun with the sort of the adult social side of it. Yeah, no, it does. I'm not sad. I think Horizon Worlds could be an absolute fixture in the future. I think some things need to happen, or I think Meta need to stop doing what they're doing. They need to really look at it like they've shifted it all to mobile now. I think if Meta kind of went, hey, to be honest, I can kind of see where they're coming from. If what they were doing was working, then the population wouldn't have declined. And that's a really sad thing to say. I think they've realised this. I think there's some great communities in Horizons, and to be honest, but I always sort of ran things in Horizons, and I split across to Banter, which is a great platform. It's owned by SideQuest. And Banter is coming along really great, but it doesn't have a population at the moment, not really. And if it did, it would be an absolute go-to. I would go to it all the time. I'd run places over there too, but right now there's just That I love banter. I'm sorry. I say just add people. I should probably run a place over there anyway. I just the problem is it's quite difficult to convince people to come over to a platform where there isn't really anywhere else. That's a battle that I would risk my own reputation for. Yeah. Yeah, no, they could absolutely take a lot of hints from VR chat. I think VR chat right now is so far ahead of the game. And everyone should be watching them and seeing very, very closely what they're doing right. You know, a few key indicators. One, they're multi-platform. They're multi-platform as hell, right? You've got platforms like Resonite, which so defiantly PC only. I don't know if they've made any attempt to even think of going hybrid, but the mass market is hybrid. That's where potential customers are. And the more choice you give to potential customers on standalone headsets, the more will come into VR and stay in VR. But I do think that each platform has its own vibe. Like, I don't think I would try and run a legitimate business in VR chat at the moment. Not really. I don't know. It's a bit too Wild West. I love it, but I don't know if I would set up like a showroom for a company in here, for example. I mean, maybe I would actually, but it would be very metaverse focused. I think. But like, what's for old videos? Used to play the bit. Okay. So, what I worked out is bringing other people into my videos, which I still do sometimes on group streams, but generally people don't want to be on video. They don't like it, so I keep them out of it. Also, it's quite hard to control the chaos when there's a lot of people in. So I'll start doing some more sort of elective group-ins where I'll just choose random sets of people, but you can't have too many people on. You've obviously got to respect the rules of the streaming platforms, and I think my friends I do trust, but at the same time I don't want them feeling limited that they can't say things, they can't have fun in these experiences because they're obviously being recorded. It's a bit of a killjoy, that one. So yeah, I do it to protect my friends. But I used to live stream sort of like bar cams and stuff, but after I did that for about probably 3 to 4 months, I had two of my absolute closest friends come up to me and said, "Have you wondered that nobody really comes to the bar anymore?" And I was like, "I've noticed the population is declining." And they said, "Yeah. So basically what people aren't telling you is they don't like being streamed." And I was like, okay, that's really good feedback. I can work with that. So the bar streams were basically over at that point. I think it was a combination of that, plus it's quite difficult to talk to someone when they're constantly turning around and talking to the live audience that can't be seen. And I think I'm used to that, but I think most people are not there to have that experience. It's detrimental. So I get it. And do I run a club? Yeah, I run a community. I run bars left, right, centre. Absolutely. So the White Lotus community is for basically VR enthusiasts over the age of 25. And I run it in a pretty controlled manner. We run a public instance every single day over on Horizon Worlds at the moment, just because Horizon Worlds is a lot safer to run public instances. And people that enjoy the vibe of our community, that want to sort of take it further, want to sort of hang out with us later on in the night, people that we feel we can trust to be around as well, then we'll invite them over into the private instances. They become part of that community. So I don't accept random requests to join the community. They have to sort of know people and have had a conversation with them first, or someone in the community has to have. There needs to be someone vouching for someone. So I'm not interested in becoming super popular. We've got a really good thing going for it. A really, really tight, great community with a lot of people in it. But we're not looking to inflate. We're not chasing numbers. We're looking to keep what makes that community good, by keeping it sort of safe and bringing in people that enjoy the same things. So yeah. But you don't understand this is BR, their identities are real. No, but their voices are. And there is some. We play very fast and loose these days with our privacy online. And I think we've been exploited by lots of social media companies for many, many years. I'm just saying it. You know it's true, that there are entire documentaries on it if you don't believe me. But I think, people must protect their safe places. And this is a safe place for many people. Don't forget, in VR, people can be what they can't necessarily be in real life. So this is what they do to escape real life, not to come into sort of more problems. Jesus, what is going on with my tracking, guys? This is nuts. We just... Simon's calibrating again. Oh yeah, wow, that's messed up. Oh my god, hang on. I don't know, I've got definite problems with my tracking. Like, my leg is not where it thinks it is. And I have to do a mounting calibration again, sorry guys. I think it's twizzly around. Actually, you can watch. I don't think I'm mirror flashing me see while I'm doing this. Uncattle. But yeah, no, in real life, people feel they have to be what other people want them to be a lot of the time. Even the people who say, I don't have to be what what other people want me to be. But I think VR gives people that escapism. It's like playing a game, right? It's like when you play Oblivion or Skyrim or Addy, you can run around doing things you couldn't do in real life. And it's just, it's cathartic. It's to burn off that sort of... Right, bear with me a sec. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to open up the Fridayyy software and we just do a mounting calibration. Sorry about this. Automatic mounting, have all my trackers on. Full reset, there we go. Crazy. There you'll see me doing skiing pose. And ready? Whoop! Oh, that's how we recalibrate. I don't think I've ever shown you that before. Not at that level. And then lastly, calibrate in game. And wicked. Oh, she's grabbed again and fired it completely accidentally. So anyway, we should now be calibrated. Yes, good. Let's just check him. All the legs accounted for. Fantastic. So yeah, so I think when you're running something like this, and you're doing it sort of for free as well, and your friends don't ask to be in, and the amount of stream as well, don't forget, is daily. I'll do it for like an hour daily. And that's quite a commitment I don't expect from other people, so now I sync off and do my own thing. It's much easier to keep control of the stream as well when you're doing it on your own. Yeah, because especially sometimes when you sort of jump into friends' instances, what'll happen is people will wander in and you have to give them the usual spiel and say, hi there, just to let you know, there is, this is a streamed thing, so if you don't want to be sort of broadcast on the internet right now live and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, it gets boring saying it over and over. Anyway, enough about that. We will do some real streams. Sometimes I'll just announce randomly, okay, we're going to do one with people in it. If we've got a small set of people. But, what time is it, guys? Because I've got a steak, that is reaching room temperature in the kitchen. It's a big rump steak. What do you call rump steaks? Internationally, I think they call them entrecôte in France. Not sure what they call them the rest. Maybe flank steaks, I don't know. I got a steak and I'm going to do that with some steamed broccoli, a little bit of salt and pepper, delicious. I'm going to do that with some eggs on the side. It's going to be a really healthy dinner. Yeah, looking forward to it. Shouldn't take too long to cook. That's always something I do. I always serve, I room temper steak, especially a thick steak. I'll room temperature a steak before cooking it. What is this? An M14. Oh my goodness, this is like a bolt action. Looks like a bolt action. Oh my goodness, that's cool. I haven't hit a single thing yet apart from that blue box. I'm not doing well. I may go back to the German viral range puff too much longer. It's really weird, grip. It's like... okay, let's try it. Let's do this, ready? Ah, yeah, sorry, you're right, it was auto, but it looked bolt. It looked bolt because the top bit. But see, it's semi-auto, I think, isn't it? Okay, so it turns out this weapon works better if you two-hand it and aim down the sight. Cool. Right, happy with that. Right, what time is it, guys? British cuisine? Well, it depends what you call British cuisine, because don't forget, curry these days is considered British cuisine. But no, a lot of cine English food is very much meat and potatoes with sort of very savoury overload. But yeah, things like Cornish pasty, for example. It is quite boring. It's just root vegetables with some kind of ground meat inside a sort of white bready pastry case. See, that's as bland as they come, but if it's seasoned well, now you're talking. Pork pie's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, lovely to meet you too, Jen. Thank you. But also don't forget that curries in Birmingham, which is in the middle of England pretty much, Midlands I think they call it, that's where the chicken tikka masala was invented. And there you go. If anyone thinks the chicken tikka masala comes from India, it actually didn't. It came from Birmingham. Now, of course. Yeah. It's like it's the argument about like where was moussaka originated. I think the argument was it was cooked first, or at least on record, by a Greek cook in a restaurant in Turkey. So there's I can't remember exactly the story, but it was like, is it Greek or is it Turkish? And also, is Greek coffee and Turkish coffee, which one's better? The Turkish would say Turkish coffee is way better, but honestly, the Greek wouldn't. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, the other one as well. So San Miguel, the beer. Everyone thinks it's Spanish. It's not. It's from the Philippines. There. I believe the brewing company was founded by a Spanish guy. Who is it? A Spaniard. I think that's right. But yeah, no, it was invented, created, and still produced in the Philippines. San Miguel. But yeah, I think the Spanish, like the Brits, were big colonizers, weren't they? So that's probably it. Right, is there anything else I haven't fired? This looks kind of tasty. Yeah, let's do this. I have no idea what this is. What is it? It's an RPD. This is a Russian light machine gun, I guess. So here we go. I quite like taking these light machine guns and just firing them like a semi-auto. On guard. Oh. It's not a sword, I guess. I would win at fencing. Ooh. Cool. Alright, guys. I think, well, there is a lot of English food, but you're right, a lot of it is based... A lot of the foods in different countries are based upon the produce that is farmed in that country. And don't forget that, like, a lot of the richest and tastiest spices tend to grow in hot countries. And Britain is basically known for being rainy and muddy, which is why we've got a lot of fruit vegetables that grow in rain and mud. But when it comes to, sort of, for example, paprika, I don't think you'd find on the shores of... Dover or whatever. Are there any shores in Dover? There are cliffs, but anyway, yeah, I think, all these different sort of trade routes, because different countries have access to different resources. So, you gotta bear in mind, travel wasn't always what it is now. Airplanes have only really been around for the last 100 years? Commercial ones? Probably a bit longer. But yeah. Yeah, so everything had to be transported by boats, and of course, like, I'm not a history buff exactly. Look at my leg, it's all going weird. It's so weird. Why is that so weird? Oops. God, I think I need to recalibrate these. Seems like I'm doing this every 5 minutes. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna cut the stream, and I'm gonna go make some food. So thank you very much for joining me, and we'll do this again tomorrow. We'll see some more amazing worlds. Thank you for the chat. It's been amazing as usual. Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay. Tune in again tomorrow. Make sure you set your notifiers up. Make sure you follow me on Instagram as well. That's where I do tend to post a lot of videos when I'm not streaming. Yeah, and if you haven't liked a video on YouTube, please do. It goes a long way. Thank you. Okay, have a good one. Stay safe, look after each other, and stay out of trouble.